Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. You want to earn the trust of your coaches.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Markkanen is out there with Olynyk. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Sexton. And it's Conley in at the 3.
Showing patience, taking time to read the defense. Draymond finds the open man.
And it's good for 2. 6 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
I love the finish there by Markkanen. Can absorb the contact because he's improved his strength.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 3-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
Got a piece of it.
And for Markkanen, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right. This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Here's Clarkson following the basket by Stephen Curry. Over Thompson. Clarkson missing again.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Warriors now. Here's Curry.
Really understanding the defensive scheme. Olynyk right there to contest that shot.
And stolen by Wiggins. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Makes it off the glass. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their following.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Now, here's Curry. Lauri Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Wiggins finds Thompson. Rebounded by the Jazz. The drive by Clarkson. The pass to Olynyk. Back to Clarkson. It's stolen by Curry. Drives to the hoop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Curry is so skilled off the drive with his array of moves. He has the floaters, the touch shots, the finger rolls. The defense is always off balance.
The Jazz making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. He kicks to Sexton. Takes the 3. No good that time.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Here's Curry. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
A timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Checking out some numbers for Thompson. A very nice season for him last year. He's averaged 20 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Jordan Poole on top. Second, Stephen Curry.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
Now, here's Olynyk. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
You know, he's exceptionally focused, well-liked by his teammates. Markkanen looks to be a centerpiece for the future.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the bucket by the Jazz. Wiggins kicks to Green. Back to Wiggins from downtown. Horton Tucker with the rebound. Here's Sexton. Can't connect from short range. 4 seconds left. And Curry puts it in. Curry's got 11 points.
What we do know about Steph Curry, he can score from all 3 levels and do it with efficiency.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Conley for 3, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors lead by 7. And
give it up for your Warriors Youth team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
So on the floor for Utah, we've got Conley. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Horton Tucker in at the point guard position. Here's Curry. And it's blocked. Sexton with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Markkanen passes to Olynyk. Crafty move. He takes it up and lays it in. Olynyk's got the first basket of the second quarter for Utah. Warriors leading by 5. And Talen Horton Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you'd play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes. Sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks. And timely, they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it. Sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll. And sometimes they'll just go under.
Curry kicks to Thompson. From outside the arc, Markkanen pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Curry can't get it to go. For Utah, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Clarkson with the ball. Now Green defending. Markkanen good.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Curry kicks to Green. Thompson against Markkanen. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
And let's quickly take a look at the stats for Looney, how he performed last season. Averaged about 6 points a game last season, 7 rebounds and 2 assists. But you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
He has ferocity down low. He sets the tone for this club night in and night out.
Olynyk the pass to Markkanen. Clock at 6. Goes back up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And look at Conley go right up inside. Masterful job getting the foul on that shot.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Back to Curry. And it's blocked by Conley. They retain possession. On the wing, Wiggins. Shot to stop the run. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Clarkson outside. Takes it inside. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Sexton against Curry. It's deflected.
A fearless big man. Olynyk isn't afraid to challenge opponents on their shots.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion, loving the hustle.
And also, how about how disruptive they've been on defense, not allowing the opposition to get comfortable and also being able to create a lot of steals as well. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Looney passes to Curry. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Curry's got 13.
The whole team is loving everything Steph is doing. Playing with the ease on offense tonight.
Here's Sexton. His last outing with 20 points. Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Conley's got the lead up to 7 now for Utah.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Thompson for 3. No good on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
They double-team Curry. Thompson outside. They kick it out to Green. 5 on the clock. Over Conley. And it's Green missing. Jazz leading by 7. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Looney passes to Green. On the wing, Thompson to the inside. Looney. Rebound, Utah. Olynyk's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Clarkson. Yep, that one goes. 12 points for him.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Curry dishes to Green. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Thompson from long range.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Back to Curry. The three.
And the passion Sexton plays with is so impressive. When he gets after it on defense, this kid is fun to watch.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
To the paint, here's Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Curry outside, sinks the triple. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
And according to my records, you got... And now let's focus on our game. A strong... And that about wraps it up.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Lets it go with the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Assists aren't Thompson's strong suit, but he smartly feeds a ready shooter.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Sexton kicks to Clarkson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Clarkson's got 14 points for the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Jazz leading by 4. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Sunday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town. For Utah, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Pass to Green, and stolen by Sexton. Down low. Off the left rim and out.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Curry's shot is off. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah.
The man is a microwave. This team loves Clarkson's take charge attitude when it comes to scoring.
Here's Wiggins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Olynyk.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Over in the corner, Conley. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Wiggins. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The drive by Clarkson. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Outside, Markkanen. Over Wiggins. Utah gets it back. Olynyk finds Clarkson. Second chance shot. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside, Green, and Green slams it in.
And a terrific sequence by Green, constantly looking to dunk the ball.
Sexton the pass to Clarkson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Warriors trail by 10. Curry deciding where to go with it. And he drives in. Green against Clarkson. Back to Thompson. Launches a 3. The shot by Thompson, no good. And here are the Jazz now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Let's see the stat sheet here on Mike Conley. He had a strong showing last season. Put up about 13 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off.
Conley against Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. It's good from long range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Warriors trail by 9. Curry outside, and they recover it. Looney kicks to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Curry can't get it to go.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And that's just great work there to get in the shooter space and then go and corral that backboard.
Lays it up off the glass. Curry's got 21 in the game.
You know, the body control Steph has is something else. Even through contact, he finds ways to score.
And Sexton slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that. They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. 26 points for him.
A past 6th Man of the Year winner. Clarkson is instant offense, this time on the break.
Here's Curry with the 3, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Jordan Clarkson getting it done for the Jazz. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors youth.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Utah, Jordan Clarkson is out there with Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Conley in at the small forward.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Curry passes to Thompson. Takes a 3. Utah with the rebound.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
And he gets it back. Another shot, and off the glass. That one's good. Clarkson's got 18 points just in the second half.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunity.
especially when you're this far down. You have to make the most of every sequence. These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Curry kicks to Kuminga. For three. They get it back. Here's Thompson. Kuminga the pass to Curry. Back to Kuminga. Puts up a three. A three-pointer is right on target. Kuminga's got himself on the board with three there.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Sexton's shot is good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Stolen by Markkanen. And here again, the Jazz in transition. Up the court they go. And Sexton slams it in.
Just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance.
It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. The open look here for Sexton. No good on the triple. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable? Playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest. Both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
And Looney sends it back.
The tenacity of Looney there, swatting the shot back and showing off his defensive chops.
Warriors on D. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession, he can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. We talk about players, Steve, we talk about coaches and GMs, but not too much about owners and their effect on the game and the organization.
Kevin, the owners for me are A1. It starts from the top. They're the ones who hire the team president, GMs, and coaches. And certainly, there's some teams who have some great owners.
Buries it from three-point range.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Pass to Thompson to the left side wing. They need this. And it's Utah with the rebound. Olynyk's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Jazz.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jordan Clarkson.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Clarkson outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And having become such a dangerous scorer, Clarkson draws a lot of attention and his fair share of fouls.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. On the wing, Wiggins. Thompson outside. Launches it. Rebound by Olynyk.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
As you've seen, they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
The shot by Curry, no good. Here's Clarkson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And sometimes we forget about Clarkson's vertical. He's more than happy to remind us on those throwdowns.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Utah basketball.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Utah basketball.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Hey, you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jordan. Congrats on the win. Huge night offensively. What does it feel like to ride that wave?
It feels good. My teammates, man, they were finding me. We were screening, we were playing well, moving the ball like how we're supposed to do and what we preach. Then defensively, we just did a great job. Keeping guys in front of them. Everybody just pitched in, and another great team win.
And you were a big part of that, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Jordan Clarkson.